Right, I've fixed it. Well, kind of. So little Jimmy is now in here. This is what was the end of Mum and Dad's room. Mum and Dad have got a slightly foreshortened room, but that's not too bad. We can deal with that. And we can now remake this into a bathroom, and little Johnny doesn't get to stick his finger in the hole or anything like that. So it was the 3 bedrooms, and specifically them being children's rooms that was the problem. Okay, now I've got to be careful still, because if I spend too much money, for example, in the rooms, then I will probably kick them over into not liking it again. Let's do that before someone trips over it. And again, all the fun stuff that's in the room just goes. You know, this is a children's bed. You must use this bed because this is what children use. How dare you use anything else? And that's kind of where we're at with how the game works. Again, so we're back to the fun versus no fun. So I'm going to... This is why I start to get run out of patience with the house. I'm having fun doing stuff with the house. I just run out of patience because of that. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate these off camera. And then we'll see what else we can do on camera to finish some of this stuff off. I just thought I'd give you a quick update. I'm still working through little Johnny's bathroom here. So far, I think his room is done. Basic stuff. Parents' room is done. Just a bit of tidying up and making good really on a lot of these things. And the bathroom is nearly there. I'm still cautious about doing any fun stuff. Like, for example... Here we go, let's risk it, shall we? Is it under here or is it under the bar? Is it under... Oh, there it is. We really need to... There's not... You know what? There's actually a washing machine in the house, is there? There isn't. There's no washing machine in the house. So, and, you know, kids, just people in general, produce a lot. Nice dark colours. I've got light tiles in here. Produce a lot of washing all the time. I mean, really, as a family, I know that we have to do pretty much a load of washing every day, and it's a big washing machine as well. We've got like a, you know, actually, what you know, what there's children, there's boys in the house. Excuse me a second. We can be really big grubby creatures sometimes, and I know what sort of mess little boys and even slightly bigger boys get up to when it comes to toilets. I'm sorry for disgusting you like that, but it's true. It really is. I think we've discussed that before, haven't we, about carpets in the carpets in the bathroom. Yeah, a load of washing every day, and it's a big washing machine. It's like a 10-kilogram load, and we easily produce that every single day. So, and these poor people have got nothing with which to clean the place. But there you go. That's not our fault. That's the fault of the devs. They can go and fix that. But there we go. We're getting there. You know what? In terms of brevity and cleanliness, this is probably one of my favourite rooms I've ever done. Isn't that rather sad? Well, there's nothing actually wrong with the installations and things in here. There's everything we require in here. What there is, though, is very, very dark tiles, so we can get rid of those. Also, we can get a little bit fancier in here because... Actually, I don't think I should really have tiled those. I should just tile the ones behind the bath, behind the thing. We can paint in here as well. So this is the main bathroom. So as far as... Well, I don't know. I guess it is the one that probably gets used a lot. Maybe people who are particularly fond of baths go and use the other one every now and then, the one I've just finished over there. But this one is at the top of the stairs, so if people are visiting, generally you wouldn't use this one unless it's a big party going on and there's already someone in the downstairs bathroom. So this one could be a little bit nicer in terms of the tiles, and maybe isn't one that isn't going to get cleaned up quite so much as the grubby room downstairs. So in fact, let's have a look. So if we go as far as about here with the tiles, then we can paint the rest. It's looking much better already, just having these lighter tiles on the wall. I wonder if I'm having to clean these. They're a bit of an awkward, lumpy pattern. I can't actually open this shower, you know. I just realised because it's an installed. It's a pre-existing shower. One that that was in here before. What do you call it? It was part of the original mob house decoration, wasn't it? It's kind of a shame I can't open it, but I'm not going to replace it just to put a boring shop shower. The one we got available in the shop so far. I mean, why would you? Trouble is I can't. There we go. I was trying to open it so I could access the back walls. Oh, that's looking much better already. Too much for these floor tiles? You know what? I don't think it is. That's alright. Oh, we're storming through now. I need to replace some of this wallpaper though. It's kind of a shame. Or do I? Because I've got the paint around the doors. Trouble is I haven't got a paint. I was being tidy and I cleared up the paint, so I thought I'm nearly done. And now I've got to try and match the blimmin' paints that I've used here. Out of this variety of... It's not sand almond for a change. This variety of bland colours that I've got here. What do you reckon? That one? Only one way to find out. It is. Thank goodness for that. There we go. That's not quite so bad. I'd like to move the shelves, but if I try to... I was hoping I could do some magic trick by sliding these sideways so these wouldn't fall down. It's not going to work like that. But there you go. We'll keep that little bit of fun still in here. You know what? The upstairs is nearly done, isn't it? Mum and Dad. Still a bit dark in here, but fine. I think the upstairs is done. I've left a single sad painting on the wall over there. In my process of expunging all the fun stuff. Bright and cheerful bathroom. Just checking the Johnsonists at the top. They are. My favourite room. Favourite room in the house. And I'm not even going to do anything with this down here, you know. I'm not even going to bother. What we're going to do to finish up this house is... close the front door. This place. I need to finish up in here. Does the garage actually need anything done? It may not do. What do we put in here? Let's just put in a basic ceiling lamp. That's too small really for that size of room. We'll keep it as a dining room in here. The garage doesn't really need anything. Look at these crazy walls. The garage doesn't really need anything done to it. Have you not got a light in here, Dad? Oh my goodness. How have you not got a light? I'm never quite sure where these goes. A ceiling line. There we go. Just a basic neon light in here. That's all you need. I might splash a bit of paint on the walls for you. Nice clean white paint. Because, you know, why not? Garage. Oh, didn't actually mean to do that, but fine. This is a white door. I don't know what doors. What colour? Oops. What colour doors are we doing down here? We're doing whites, aren't we? Mostly. Yeah, I'm off of trying to do fun stuff now. I'm just trying to do the basic process of getting. It's very mustard. Getting the thing done, okay? Which is ticking boxes, essentially. That can stay dark brown for now. That's all right. We need to paint in here. We don't. It can be anything we like, can't it? In here now, really. So you know, I want to put a bookcase in here because stuff you lot, really. Stuff you all with a vengeance. If you want to make it a home library because I'm doing this, you know what, you guys feel free. And you know what, I want to put a chair in here as well. Just to really annoy you. Because you shouldn't add your own touches to... Oh, that's a bit expensive. To something that you're trying to sell. That's the most expensive chair there is. But I'm going to anyway. Because... Oh, a footrest for Granny, that'd be nice. No, too much fun stuff. No fun stuff. Okay, don't have any fun stuff. No, I'm going to put a rocking chair back in here again. Because it was a shame to lose it in the first place. I'm not going to put any books on the shelf, though, because you can do that yourselves, guys. But I like the idea of, you know, having this is a quiet room where you could come in here and you could, you know, read a book for a while if no one's, you know, what else is the room going to get used for most of the time? Maybe the kids come in and do their homework in here. Because there's no kitchen table. I would love a kitchen table. Proper kitchen table in the kitchen. But there isn't one. So don't let them sit in front of the TV. They can come and sit in here and do their work in here. But when they're not here, it's a quiet place where people are less likely to be a lot of the time. And therefore, you can sit in here quietly and read a book. You know, we're going to have a green room in here, aren't we? How green are those? Very green. But that's fine because we can have lighter accents in the room in general. Hold on. And again, we're not going to go too crazy in here. We can even do some wallpaper. So that's very green. It's more green than I expected. Okay, so we've got the terrible grimy green here. Green carpet as well? You know what? Why not, eh? Why not? Floor coverings. Floor tiles, floor panels and coverings. This terrible green carpet. Yeah. It's going in here. I'll use it upstairs. I'll use it in the parents' room as well, didn't I? There's a spare bit. They've got left over. And a nice bit in the little reading nook over here. It is a reading nook, isn't it? My goodness, I never thought I'd do a house with a reading nook. Who would ever have enough space to have a reading nook in the house? It was a really cool one I actually saw though while when we were looking to buy this house a long time ago, and it was a very strangely shaped house. It had been in the area for a while. Quite a much older build, and there's a main train line that runs through where I live, heads from London out to the coast. And this is not that far from where the train line actually goes through. And some of these houses are some of the early ones, and they're a little stranger in terms of their layout. And this one just didn't really have a layout like any other house I've been in before. And there's this weird bit downstairs where... hold on, let's just think about the colours I'm going to do. Well, we've got lime in here, actually. We have got a lime paint, haven't we? Got a terrible lime paint. Tim's house. You remember Tim's terrible tints? Yeah. And my terrible... That's supposed to be a bit too pale. My terrible alliteration that I use in most of my videos. Ripe pear. That's the same as the chairs, isn't it? Now I look at it, possibly not. Fine. Ripe pear it is. Gorgeous. But being terrible was fun, you know. Being evil can be fun. Yeah, so this house had a very strange layout downstairs. There was one little bit towards the sort of side of the house. The house is in the corner of a road. And I tend to find that corner houses do tend to be a bit odder. Don't know why, but the ones in the middle of the street, they tend to be like size that just a little bit bigger than everyone else's house. Or they're just, they're just different in some way. Corner houses. Anyway. Yeah, this one had this bit on the side where a little tiny narrow room, and it was about that sort of depth, but wider, sort of this sort of width. And a little, you wouldn't even know it was there going into the room. You'd think, you know, you'd be looking at the outside of the house, but you could go to this, you could walk through this little narrow doorway, and then you were in there. And it was all windows down one side. It's all brightly lit in there, and they had a little bookcase in there, and it was like a little reading nook. I bet it was really hot, especially in this weather right now. It was probably boiling hot in there then, but any other time, probably very pleasant to sit in there. And, let's say, a reading nook. Lovely. The green room. Very, very green room is what this is. You know what? It's a slightly bilious green, but we're going to go with it. Because I've given up on trying to tidy colours together in the house, which is ridiculous really, because the one thing we really found in this map that's really finally hammered it home for me is that the only thing you've really got any control over is the colours that you paint on the wall in this game. If you're trying to sell to someone in particular, I've seen one, maybe two people mention particular colours that they like, and never to that strong a preference. But I think Chang Choi, was it Ching Choi or Chang Choi or something like that? The student, he said about greens. I think he liked greens on the wall. But that was it. Well, you should come and live in here, mate. This is about as green as you can get. Let's have go this one actually. Let's go for this one over here. Go for the darker inside here. And everyone else, you know, they don't seem to care too much. Very green. So, yeah, all the other things where you've got to dance to their damn tune with, oh, this is a children's desk, so you know, this is what makes it a children's room. It must be this one and nothing else. You know, you can ignore that when it comes to colours. So enjoy yourself with the colours, because everything else is prohibited. It's not actually as terrible as I thought it might be when I thought about doing these colours. So we've got one last bit here to do, which is a little bit in the hall maybe, if I can be bothered. Is to finish off this bathroom, which is not bad. This is the, what is that for? That's for a shower, isn't it? Or is that a towel rail? Does he really need a bath then? Do we need two baths in the house? We don't, do we really? What I'm worried about though is if I take this out, will I be able to put a shower in? Because I can imagine it would clash with this. So we might just leave it as is. Isn't that a cool light? A cool window? Window. It's not a light or a window. It's a mirror. Why can't we buy these? Huh? Anyway, this is going to be... and look at this isometric pattern. I don't actually want to do anything with this room. I don't want to touch it. I might do tiles on the floor. But it's got such interesting things in here. I mean, what is this towel rail here? Where are these? Where's this that I can buy? And this? Why can't I buy those for my house? Huh? Tell me, devs, why have I not got the access to these things? Because they're really cool. So let's just do floor tiles. In a second, we'll do a check of the house, and then we're going to the equivalent of me sniffing around in Viscera, and we're going to sell the damn thing. Right then, Dad, it's up to you to fill this with tools and stuff later. I think we're done, you know. Past the very green room, but you know, I'm gone a bit beyond doing more with this room now. Patience has gone. Also, I haven't filled the bookshelf over there, which I probably should have done. Never mind. Down here, the bathroom, the main fancy bathroom. I just did some blue tiles on the floor. Nothing more than that. Actually, you know what? Have I got? Is this actually painted here? I've got the feeling this isn't painted. No, it is. Okay, fine. I thought for a second it was a bit greyish there. It wasn't painted. Fine. That's good. Grandma's room. Nice misty painting on the wall. She doesn't realise it's misty. Her eyesight's going a bit, so, you know. But what does she know? It's fine. She's happy with it. We've got a nice little bit of decoration in here. Nice little comfy room. Let's just get rid of this. There we go. In the main mustard room, everything's alright. A little bit of features added here and there. Some books on the shelf. Turn that off. Wasting power. And we've got there's some stuff on the shelves over there. Kitchen's done. A little bit of decoration. Nothing more. There's not a lot we can do in here really, as far as that goes. Now you can paint a wall. I don't want to paint a wall game. Be quiet. Oh, I've missed a bit. Oh my goodness. Oh my. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going around doing. Is looking for things where I've missed stuff. Is it ice blue? I think it is. Anything else I've missed? No. Shoe rack there, of course. Point out, and a mirror. Okay, so it'd be nice to have a bigger cupboard or a bigger shoe rack, but I think that will do for now. Upstairs we have the fancy bathroom, which is all good. In here we have the boys' room. Actually, you know what? I damn well look for them. They're going to go back up on here, you know. Where is? Not that one. Not that one. Where is it? Well, no, that's a bit blurry, that one. But I'm annoyed that I took them down in the first place. The lads can at least get their blimmin' posters back. And this young lady as well. She can have her young gentleman back up on there. There you go. Oh, also a fan with the older art lady. She likes a bit of Bieber. Who doesn't? Hey, who doesn't like a bit of Bieber? Don't ask that. Might be taking a snapshot at some point. Is that all okay in here? It's a shame about this, isn't it, really? But I've got to do it for the game to be happy. So, fine. Who would not want the game to be happy? Certainly not I. The best room. The best room in the house. Mum and Dad's room. Mum and Dad only have one wardrobe left. It's definitely better over there, guys. 1 second. You know what? What else I took away from you in my fit of pique? Apart from your bedside cabinets, you can replace those. I'm going to give you your thing back. I'm going to give you back 2 things. First of all, your root picture, because Dad needs his root picture on the wall. See Viscera cleanup detail for more information on that. And we need. Not the chairs. Where's the sofas? I'm probably going to mess it up by doing this, but what the hell, I'm going to do it anyway. Where is... I think we gave him one of these, didn't we? What did we give him? We gave him something cool. I can't remember now. What did we give Dumb and Mad in their room? That one. Sure. Yellow? No. Not yellow. Green? Of course. What else would it be in here apart from green? 3 sofas. Jack's upset. Jack! I thought you'd learn by now. We just don't give a damn. We don't care. And little Jimmy's room, which is all fine. No, it's not actually. He needs his poster back. He needs his picture back. He needs his dinosaur back. Where is it? 330 quid. Whatever. Worth it at the price. Scare the living daylights out of him. Every time he gets up in the middle of the night, he needs a drink of water. We're done. We're getting out of here. Great picture. Thanks. Thanks, lady. That's nice. I'm glad you... I'm so glad. We're going to go. Yep. 13 rooms. Wow. And a first floor. 4 hours. Yeah, it feels longer. Nearly 5 hours. You bought the house for 138. Yeah, start the auction. Let's get out of here. Giorgio. Jimmy. Stuff from the Great Depression. Well, they're all offering a good price. 1 bedroom. Chang, why are you even here, Chang? Raphael. 2 bath. Raphael needs 2 bathrooms. You've offended all of my masculinity. Dolan, let me guess. Yeah. You worthless sack. Veronica. Old people. Get out of here. Jack. Glitchy Jack. A kitchenette in the living room would definitely be a good idea. Jack, I'd love to do something for you, mate. I think we could do beautiful things together, you and I. 40 years old? Jack, you've not aged well. My goodness, mate. Sloths. Babies love to put their hands up and they play on the floor. It needs to be in top order. Are you turning some mess somewhere? But these guys think it's fine. 221,000. 5 bedrooms. Your little brats don't need to have 1 each, okay? You're pandering to them, kids. Kids, really. 82,000. This didn't go so well last time, did it? But we're going to do it anyway. We're going to push it up. We want another 20,000? Doesn't seem too much to ask, does it really? Good. I've probably gone harder than that, but I think probably around halfway is about here. About 40% is what I can ask for, but it's fine. We're done. We're out of here. I only wanted one bathroom. Why does a single person need 2 bathrooms? Go and talk to Raphael about that. Apparently, family man achievement. Apparently, that's exactly what some people like. Right. Next video, another cleaning job. Okay. But after that, we're going to do something different. Okay. We're going to do something a little bit different. But there we go. I will leave it as that, as a teaser. I need new posts. I need some new things on the wall. That's what I need. Some new stuff in here. New pictures. Thanks for watching. I hope that wasn't too painful for you. I think we've... Yet again, I've learned something about the game. Every time I think I've sorted it out, I think I've learned something about how the game wants you to play. Which is not really the way I necessarily want to play, I don't think. Which is why we're going to do something different the video after next. Which is a shame. But it appears that to make certain people happy, maybe they had to do it for the game design. They had to set things up so that to make it acceptable, to flag up things for the families to go, we like that, we don't like that. They had to have strict rules, like this is a children's room because it has a children's bed in it. No matter how unreasonable that might seem to us, maybe that's the limitation of the game. They had to do it to make it work. I don't know, but devs, if you can change it, not that you're watching my stuff, but if you could change it, please change it, because it ruins all the fun. I've seen similar comments on Steam where people have said, why are they not doing this or buying that or anything else? And the answer is, you can't just do whatever you want. You gotta if you want to hit the demands that certain people, buyers have, you must play in a very particular way and tick boxes, which is a shame. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.